Okay, now bear with me. I paused the video because I wanted that to sink in. Now, we're going to write Q in a different way. This time, let's write Q in terms of itself, all right? So what I mean by that is instead, this time, we're going to write it as cosine of negative t, comma, sine of negative t. We can also write it like this because the x-coordinate is cosine of your angle and your y-coordinate is sine of your angle. So this is another way of writing Q, so we can write it three different ways. They're all equivalent. What that tells us is that these two are equivalent and these two are equivalent. I'm going to highlight those. So, cosine of negative t equals cosine of t. However, sine of negative t equals negative sine of t. So there's a subtle difference here. This one, you plug in a negative t, it's equivalent to just cosine of t. This one, you plug in a negative t, it's equivalent to the negative version of sine of t. That should look, let me zoom out, very familiar, to the left-hand side of your ISN. Over here, take my orange highlighter. The odd function, notice we plugged in a negative t and got a negative function of our positive t. Look at sine. That's exactly what we have here. So that shows us that sine is an odd function. Whereas with cosine, if you plug in a negative t, you get a positive function, which is what we have here. Plug in a negative t, get a positive function. And there you have it. Cosine is an even function, sine is an odd function. We could also talk about tangent, but I'm not going to prove to you the y anymore. Okay? All this foldable is the y. Now, in our ISN, we're just going to write down the facts in a concise manner.